Hello mortals, 'tis I, Dante, and we are back with another chapter of Four Knights of the Apocalypse, chapter 176, 𝐬𝐻𝐫𝐫 versus Balin. This is going to be a good fight, so let's get right into it. We begin this chapter with the swords clashing, and 𝐬𝐻𝐫 and Balin are now beginning to prepare their next strike. It's a heavyweight fight for the ages. How can 𝐬𝐻𝐫 stand up against Balin, the defending champion? This fight certainly is getting interesting, but Edlin, he's just smirking, saying don't be silly. He says that no single human can beat an ancient dragon, and he took one on single-handedly. You know, in fairy tale, this wouldn't make you a dragon slayer. 𝐬𝐻𝐻𝐫 drops his blade into the sword and says super cyclone. The winds whirl and twirl around him and Balin. A fearsome tornado rages with 𝐬𝐻𝐻𝐫 in the center. Just like in the battle beforehand, he surely is a master of the winds. Donnie is screaming for his uncle, yeah! While 𝐬𝐻𝐻𝐫 is just apologizing. Sorry, but I can't afford to lose round one. Not as a captain of the Holy Knights of Leonis. But what's this? Balin steps through the cyclone, which surprises 𝐬𝐻𝐻𝐫 as he just slams his sword at 𝐬𝐻𝐻𝐫. Everyone is surprised. This is the same move that took down an ancient dragon. But if you look, he cut right through the tornado like it was butter. A new voice joins the conversation. That guy could never beat him. It's Gareth. He finally woke up from his nap. He knows that 𝐬𝐻𝐻𝐫 cannot beat Balin because he fought him in the previous final. It is the power of Balin, the last winner, not a scratch after facing that storm. Yeah, you think the guy who took Extermination Ray point blank would, have a lot easier time with wind? This only excites 𝐬𝐻𝐻𝐫. Ta ha ha! Now we've got a festival, huh? Balin smirks. But Donnie just yells, don't blow it, uncle. 𝐬𝐻𝐻𝐫 announces, let's get flashy then. Tandem, Whirl Shock, and send shards of wind at Balin, landing very explosively on his opponent. Surely this would have done something. Everyone is being blown away. Even Gawain is shocked. Percival says, no way, Gareth replying, oh, yes way. He doesn't recall ever seeing that man take any damage. The power behind his sword moves. His ability to gauge, dispose moves and skills, he's just far too tricky to see. If he had any weak point, then I don't know it. Percival says, are you just trying to give me advice? But Gareth is just reminding him, you're the one who made all those promises. If we're gonna leave the cauldron together, you're gonna have to be the one to win. This excites Percival and confuses Nasians and Anne. Look, I know that there's a whole triangle thing, well, maybe a square, kind of, I don't know, where Rosebanks plots in and all this, but don't worry, I don't think Gareth is going to be another addition to the Percival harem. At least, I hope not. Balin dashes in, his sword just hits 𝐬𝐻𝐻𝐫 and wham! Knocks him back, spinning around. This shocks 𝐬𝐻𝐻𝐫, saying all that power. But once he gets on his feet, he attacks with Whirl Shock. But 𝐬𝐻𝐻𝐫, he just jumps like he's in Mario. He tells him, your magic force is just a trick. 𝐬𝐻𝐻𝐫 replies, if it won't work on you, you could just taste this instead. You'll regret making that leap. He charges forward, but we cut to a flashback. What? You seek neither to leave the cauldron nor accept my reward for winning? Past Balin says, no, and I have no desire to serve as your lapdog either. I just want to fight the strong, someone to bring me to greater heights. Balin is talking to the Green Knight, who asked, you seek to shame me in public then? What if I told you I'd execute you right here? But Balin, like a badass, just says, then I invite you to try. Everyone is shocked, but the Green Knight, he just laughs, saying that I like you. You are battle incarnate. If you ever change your mind, I'll gladly hire you. Not likely. Balin just walks away. I have a feeling I'll fight a worthy foe before too long. Someone who may alter my whole life. Buddy, you're in a shonen anime, so you have no idea. 𝐬𝐻𝐻𝐫 pierces Balin in the gut, making him something of a shish kebab. His lance has skewered Balin, but Hauser tells him that don't worry, I'll have my friend heal you shortly. Balin grabs his lance, saying how kind of you, which shocks Hauser very, expectantly, saying what? But how? And he just grabs the spear and knocks him back. Everyone can't believe it. He's impervious to all attacks. And so we end chapter 176 with Balin, the badass battle incarnate himself, immune to all damage, magical and physical. I have to say, Balin is truly... I'm sorry, I had to make that joke. Okay, I'm starting to like this guy. I thought his whole shtick was he was just impervious to magic damage. It's sort of similar to how Zindra's got the Demon King's blessing in the previous series. No magic worked on him, but physical attacks did. But no, this guy is immune to both magic and physical attacks. What is this? Is this like Achilles? He's invulnerable to everything, but there's gotta be some sort of weak point on the body? Is it on the heel or somewhere else?
How about you, Testicles?
It's the same. It's similar.
Anyway, this chapter was okay. I'm surprised we haven't seen any magic, but hey, why show flashy magic when this guy can just be a total badass? Yeah, it seems like Hauser is not going to win. His magic might have taken down a dragon, but I have a feeling that Balin would have faced that dragon and taken it down with his own bare fists. This is not going to look good for Hauser. What will happen in the next chapter? Let me know in the comments and what you thought about this chapter. If you love 7 Deadly Sins, subscribe to the channel. We'll be out with another video next week, but be sure to subscribe for more content. We'll have more shorts and more videos out for 2025. This has been Dante from the Anime Underworld. I'll see you mortals later.